The Sorceress class uniques in Diablo 2 are a bit special in that every single one of them has popped up in a build guide at one point or another for various reasons, even if it's just for a very niche use, though this generally requires getting a reasonable roll on the less well-known ones. Speaking of the less well-known ones, let's actually start with the two elite orbs. First, Death's Fathom, the cold-oriented orb. It's only really ever used for very specific builds because, well, while it lacks Magic Find, which is one of the main goals of many cold sorceresses, but what it does have is the two more important resists of Fire and Lightning, as well as a solid +3 to all skills. It's got a bit of faster cast and a fairly decent boost of cold damage, ranging from about 15 to 30%, which can be pretty nice for whenever you're using other gear kind of in that orientation. That said, for doing Magic Find, there is usually a different option chosen, where this one is used more for just maximizing your damage output as a cold sorceress. Though speaking of damage output, the other elite orb helps with that, at least for those of you who aren't big fans of cold, and that's Eshuta's Temper, which packs in double the faster cast rate of Death's Fathom, as well as a +10 to 20% fire and lightning damage with a pinch of energy to help out on mana. The major drawbacks of this one, though, is you definitely need to have a bit of RNG luck on your side because, well, the plus skill values on it can range anywhere from a great +3 all the way down to a paltry +1, which lets it be kind of underwhelming at times. The other drawback is, unlike other orbs, this is just completely lacks any sort of resistance, so you're relying on your other gear to provide you with that extra durability. In regards to the most popular Sorceress Orb, at least among the uniques, we have the Oculus. +3 all skills, plus vitality and energy, resist all, magic find, even mana per kill, and a fairly nice 30% faster cast, which splits the difference between the other two orbs. Sounds like a lovely piece of gear. At least until you accidentally drop into a pack of Frenzy Tours, then that 25% chance to cast Teleport kicks in, sending you around like a pinball at the receiving end of a drunken lunatic looking to throw about as many tilt errors as possible at a pinball table. Don't get me wrong, it's an amazing orb, but it does have serious risks if you're trying to stay alive with mid-tier gear, since it can drop you into, well, some pretty terrible situations. Overall, the Sorceress Orbs are what I'd rank as some of the best class-specific uniques. That's why we released this video last out of the bunch, but it still has some pretty solid competition from outside to keep it on its toes, especially with stuff like Talrasha's set floating around, as well as a handful of the runeword options, like Heart of the Oak and Spirit. So, do you have a favorite group of class-specific uniques, or do you think rares are where all the fun is? And what do you think about the Oculus Teleport? Is it at least better than the Oculus Quest? Mention it down below, and as always, keep gaming, have fun, and peace out. This has been Alzorath. Bye.